Hey everybody. Well, I'm going for a ride. This is the first sort of pleasure ride I've had the chance to go on for about a week, I think it is. I'm not sure. I've had a shitty week at work. Don't worry, I'm not going to moan about it. It's too much bullshit to even bother going into, so I'm just going to ignore it and carry on. A couple of things I want to talk about. The Revolution video. Thanks for everyone who replied and left a comment on that. It's very interesting to see everyone's opinion from either side, whether you think I'm right or wrong or whatever. It's all just a matter of our opinions, so we can all express them. And it's been interesting to see what people think, but I still think something's going to happen. We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see. No one really knows. But of course, that then brings me on to a second subject of commenting, and of course you know what I'm going to talk about, the whole enforced Google+, meaning that you can't comment unless you've got a Google+. It's blatantly obvious what they did. Google+ was never a success. Google owns YouTube, and they're like, you know, what we'll do is we'll force everyone to have a Google+ to comment through YouTube, and that way Google+ will, you know, start off and then it will grow from there. Utter bullshit. And everyone's saying about the petitions and stuff. I'm sorry, I actually don't believe the petitions will work because it's Google. I just don't think it will. And it's really sad because literally the day that they all went on, my YouTube comments have just gone blum. And I love my YouTube comments. It's like crack to me. So what I'm going to say is, if you don't have a Google+, and you're one of these people who are saying, no, fuck you Google, I ain't getting no Google+, and I respect that, but I still want to see your comments. Just remember that I post my videos when I upload them onto Twitter and Facebook, so you can actually comment on them on my Twitter and my Facebook, if you wish. And that way we can get around the old Google+ bullshit, and you can still leave a comment that I can see and reply to. Of course, if you remember back to my click to reply video, about why you couldn't reply to a comment on the YouTube app, it all becomes clear now, doesn't it? Oh, not very friendly. It's a sunny Sunday, all bikers are supposed to be friendly. And one other thing I meant to mention when I was talking about Revolution video was the fact that I'd said in the comments to a few people that I have one coming talking a bit about America, because I know that's not the side of the road we drive on. I'm not American. Yeah, you have a revolution, well, there's a similar sort of situation going on, and people are talking about revolution there, and I said that I did a video talking about it. I've basically decided I don't like that video. It didn't go into enough depth. I'm going to redo that. So it will come eventually, but just not yet. Is this place people dump stuff here? Now, you can all guess what's going on here. Look, you've got big, thick plastic tubing, and it's been cut, which means they've nicked this, and they've sold it for scrap metal. And then apparently, look, it's all wire that they've stripped, all of it. And then look, they've spent all the money on £5 scratch cards. And when I say spent all the money, there's a few there. Look, scratch cards, scratch cards, scratch cards, scratch cards, all £5 ones, scratch cards, scratch cards. Of course, these could be nicked. No, dog, I know you're old, but don't kill yourself. It's just like, I'm walking here, mate. You keep out of the way. More scratch cards, how fucking ridiculous. See, is this place, the most random things turn up. And what the fuck is this? Okay, so the people who do the scrap metal thing and probably stole the scratch cards then, also probably stole this car, which they then set fire to. Oh, that smells toasty. Nice. Oh, a little bit of T-cut. A little bit of polish, maybe some back to black. Be all good. I think if the police want to catch anyone doing anything illegal around here, they just need to sit here at night and just wait. Every now and then I get a day where I start work at 6, and today is one of them, and that's why I've got this opportunity to go for a little ride around, and just going for a ride, going and looking at stuff and finding random scenes like that. Just, you know, it's enjoyable, it's a fun thing to do, and it means I just feel so much happier. And I can take so much more bullshit when I'm in a good mood. See what other crimes I can investigate with my investigating feet. If you get that reference, good on you. I bet you don't. See, this is the joys of Supermoto, you can just go anywhere. Should we go over that? I haven't been over that for a while. Yeah. Looks like the world's smallest water ski jump. Could also be a cool pack, but no, I think it's a mouse water ski jump. The mice are water skiing. Going back to the whole Google thing, I don't think the petitions will work, as I said. But at the same time I say that, I'm not entirely sure, because I don't know how many people are getting on board with that petition. And if there is one main one, or if there's just lots of little ones. I mean, I suppose if Google noticed there is a huge reduction in the use of YouTube, they would, but I don't think it's going to go that way. It's not going to cause people to not watch videos, it just means they can't comment on them. And as I said on Twitter, no comments, no community. But that's, well, as I say, I want everyone to join my Facebook, Twitter and things like that, and comment through that if you don't wish to get a Google+. Of course, if you get a Google+, it's not really an issue. And the only reason I actually have a Google Plus in the first place is because when me and Jake have been talking, and Skype has been getting shitter and shitter recently, well, a long while ago, we went to Google Plus because we were thinking about possibly trying to use it for the dual vlogs. And the reason we haven't done another dual vlog for so long is because basically both of us have got iPhone 4s, and if you have an iPhone 4, you'll probably know in the past couple of years, or in the past few months particularly, they've become shitter and slower and more errors, and me and Jake are both convinced that it is, it's being done on purpose because it's an old phone and they don't want us to do it. Now, a lot of people say that's a load of bollocks, it's just the phone's getting old. I think what it actually is the software that, the new ISOs that they're putting on the Apple phones, the old phones just can't quite cope with them. It can run it, but it can't quite cope, and eventually they hope people are going to get so naffed off with it that they'll, get a new phone, which I'm not about to go and do. And before you Apple haters and Apple fanboys start having a big argument, which you undoubtedly will in the comments. Oh no, you can't, can you? Yeah, I agree, Apple is shit these days. I love the iPhone 4. If it was working like it worked when I got it new, it was a great phone. It did everything I needed it to do. But no, it's not really where it's at anymore. I have no idea what this is all about. Let's go up here and watch them all go. Oh no, they're going a different... Oh, there's a spot. Do you see that? Wheelie. It was funny how you notice all the cruisery type, and Taurus and that sort of thing went one way. All the sports bikes fucked off the other way. Let's not have this segregation, man. We don't need it in our lives. It's not what we need. Is the Ducati Monster a girl's bike? I'm really confused on this one because I've seen more girls riding them than guys. It's something I did realise when I was sat up there just now, is that I've never had, well, one occasion I did, I've never had anyone just, randomly say spicy to me when I've been up there. There's a lot of bikers up there. That really brings me hope, because it means there's so many more bikers out there who might be interested in, in the whole vlogging world, watching our videos and all of that shiznay. Because none of them know about it, or at least none of them know about me. Tide's down. Should I go round? And I do this every now and then. There's absolutely no reason for it other than why not? Ooh, that's muddy. Ooh, mind the bunting. And I have to say, I have never come off doing this. But I think one day it might happen. And I don't want that to be today, to be honest. It did make me laugh. A few videos back, what was it? The animal attraction video. Someone said, why didn't you show yourself pulling away from that cow shit at the beginning? And how did your left palm get torn? If you look, it's torn. Well, it got torn in my crash. They were suggesting that I, dropped it in the mud. Trust me, if I was ever gonna drop it in the mud, it's going round this way. Slightly foolish, because of course my tyres are now covered in slimy mud. It's the dreaded walkers. Oh, this has been a lovely ride. The stress is gone. I really feel at peace once again. And here are my cows that just ran. There's young cows! It's the ducks. And the geese! The geese are alive! Right, I'm going back. You're alive! Oh, what an awesome end. What an awesome end. We have a new generation of cows, and the geese are actually okay. See? See, that's what motorcycling is all about. Finding out that your geese and your cows are okay. Hello. You're good. I'm surprised no one's ever asked what the obsession with cows is. Yeah, I know, they've never asked, have they? But maybe you know it's just because cows are awesome. Personally, I can't eat them, so I don't, so I just love them. Well, I'm glad all is well and your grass is green and lush. And I hope all of you out there, your grass is green and lush. Oh, this ride has done me so much good. I feel great. So I'm going to go at this point and say I'll catch you next time. Bye bye, my goosey friends. Oh, and do remember that if you can't comment because you haven't got Google Plus and you haven't got Facebook or Twitter, you can still leave a like. And because it's part of the old YouTube system, it's a fuck you to Google Plus. So if you want to do that, do that. I'll catch you next time. We need complete transparency so we can see the decisions, we can see the problems ourselves and see if the decision they made we agree with. Surely in a democracy that's how it works. We should have a vote on these things, but no, we don't. We only have a vote on the person who's in charge.